Hello and welcome to another video with Gamers Class. This is Shizzy Dota, and guys, today we're going to be talking about recalibration. I'm pretty sure most of you have heard it or talked about it with your Dota friends, that it is coming soon. I think it's going to be here in a week or two. The timings keep on changing when I look at it. Sometimes at 20 days, sometimes at 16 days. I'm exactly not sure when it's coming out, but what we should be sure about is how to actually get a good calibration. So that's what this video is going to be about, and let's not waste any time and get right into it.
If you like this kind of content, go to gamersguys.com. For just $10 a month, get your replays analyzed, watch masterclasses with pro players, join weekly coaching sessions, win prizes, and more with our Supreme Dota 2 membership.
So I think the first thing that you really want to focus on when you're getting into your calibration games is that you want to maintain a really good KDA. Now, this does not mean what's really famous out there right now is by picking Zeus and stealing kills, or picking Invoker and using Sunstrike to steal kills. No. What I mean by a good KDA is that just, you want to play the game overall good. That means focusing on dying less, focusing on not diving and making weird moves. You want to focus on winning and having a good KDA, right? So if you have a good KDA, a good net worth, good XPM in the game, your chances of getting a higher MMR are way more compared to having a bad KDA, and obviously eventually losing games if you're having a bad KDA. Also, when you're playing these games, guys, you want to play out of the box, right? Because you're calibrating, and what happens mostly in pubs is that people just follow their team. And I think this happens a lot in the lower brackets. Like, people will follow their teammates in pubs, and they would just do whatever the team is doing because they don't really know what to do themselves. What I recommend is just do what you think is good, right? It's gonna be much better than following your team. Because the way calibration works is, say there's 10 games. In these 10 games, you will be put into at least 5 to 6 different brackets. And the system is basically judging your gameplay in different brackets, right? If you eventually just end up following your team, I think 70 to 80% of the times, you're just either gonna die or you don't know what's going on. So I would suggest making your own moves and thinking about moves out of the box. This will also help you stand out in your games, which is obviously very, very important when you're recalibrating. The second tip I would like to give you guys is do it with your friends. Do it with someone you can coordinate with. Now, when I say do it with your friends, it does not mean you want to recalibrate with your Herald friend. Not at all. What I mean is somebody who is good, somebody you can coordinate with, somebody you can talk to and enjoy these games with, right? And if you're actually going to go down the party road, you might as well look for someone who is higher skilled or higher metal than you are. So the system will put you into a higher bracket than you currently are if you're playing with a higher metal party mate, and eventually if you perform good in these games and you win these games, you will be calibrated into that metal most of the times. The third tip for recalibration would be playing in a good mood and playing at a good time. So this is quite obvious and it's quite self-explanatory about good mood. Everyone has their moods. I don't know, play a game after a run, maybe after an exercise. I don't know, whatever makes you happy, just do it before you play a game. Do not play after you've had a fight or argument with someone, or if you're just having a bad day, right? It's not gonna help you. Most people play games to relieve their stress off, and you can easily release your stress off in unranked or turbo or whatever, but do not do it when you're playing calibration games. And of course, playing on a good time is very important. So I would suggest playing in the morning time, because that's when people are more productive and they're more happy, and I feel like they're just not as tired. If you're gonna play at the nighttime, people are sleepy / tilted from the games in the morning, and they're trying to recover their MMR. Or if it's calibration day, by night most of the people have already calibrated and they're probably not happy with their medal and they're tilted, and eventually they will help you lose the game as well. So playing in a good mood and time is very, very important. So the fourth thing is play your best heroes and roles. So what this means is, let's say you're a mid player. That's something I can relate to, so that's what I'm gonna talk about. Let's say you want to play Shadow Fiend at mid. That's your best hero, okay? And the enemy picks a TA. Now TA is a really good counter to Shadow Fiend, right? But you don't pick Shadow Fiend just because you see a TA, right? And you pick something that is out of your comfort zone. Let's say you pick a Viper or a Bat Rider that counters the TA, but you don't know how to play it. Yeah, you're gonna win your lane, but eventually your impact is gonna fall off. Your KDA is not gonna be that high. Your net worth is not gonna be that high because you don't understand the timings of a certain hero. You just only picked it because we weren't confident enough, or you just let the pressure get to you of the calibration. Take these calibration games as they're just normal ranked games. Just think about winning and think about playing your best. That's pretty much it. You will not drop from 4000 MMR to 2000 MMR if you lost 2 calibration games. That's not how it works. But you might get a lot of MMR if you win and if you play out of your mind. So focus on playing your best. And the best way to do it is playing your best heroes and playing your optimal role. That means if you're a mid laner, stick to mid. You don't have to do anything out of the box with your role for sure. So whatever your role is, play it and play it at your best. And the fifth thing, which I personally think is the most important pointer in this video, would be your conduct summary. Now I've personally went down this myself, guys. I was probably at 4000 conduct summary because of bad internet, right? And I was actually getting hopeless games. Like, I could not win games in the divine bracket because there would be someone in my team who would actually just break his items because somebody stole his creep, just one creep, and he would actually break his items. So if you have a low conduct summary, and by low I mean anything below 7000 or at max 6500, if you are below this, fix your conduct summary before playing. I'm telling you firsthand, you do not want to play Dota below 7000 conduct summary. Trust me and take my word on this. So yeah, I think that's it for this video, guys. I hope this video will help you with your recalibration, and I hope all of us get really good medals on the season. And if you don't, you can obviously grind back to your desired rank if you really want to. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Shizzy Dota signing out.